Pep, Mikel was asked after the game yesterday about Arsenal's form, and they've won 15 and drawn 1 of 17 games. Like, superb consistency from them, and you could see his pride in that. And yet the knowledge that the title is still not in his team's hands; it's in yours. Do you think this? You've only dropped 8 points in 21 matches in the league. Do you think this just like unbelievable, relentless efficiency your team have is just really demoralising for other teams to come up against, knowing that you never go away?
They are not demoralised because still they are there. They played yesterday and they were able to win the game. So, but the fact we have done it so many years, that is quite impressive. That to be honest, so I cannot say anything to the team whatever is going to happen these last 2 games. So it's really unbelievable. So still we are there, but I would love to be demoralized Arsenal and get rid of the competition 1 month ago, but it's not the case. So as they are there, they are waiting. We drop points tomorrow to have the chance in Arsenal hands to last game against Everton to win the Premier League. So it happened with Liverpool. So you put the numbers with the consistent games, the last when we were in Liverpool, it was quite similar. I would say the same. Just still we are there.
Do you think the aura that your team have though is like a special sort of superpower? It's obviously something you've had to earn through everything that you've won, but is it like a superpower? I mean, that you had it with your Barcelona team as well? I think there's just this aura.
I think we won for many years the respect for our opponents, that's for sure. They know the guys, the teams, Liverpool, Arsenal in that cases are there, how difficult it is, and every year we are there. So, but I wouldn't like to give my words sounds like how good we are and the complacency like it's enough. No, we have something unique in front of our eyes, and I would have loved prepare the game better, but no time, and because you play the final game, the most important game of the season. I would say arguably it's like that. It's just one game. Like we cannot prepare because still we are recovering for the game against Fulham. But we are used to play in these kind of situations and these preparations, and we are ready. We are ready to do it.
Your substitutes have scored quite a few goals in recent games. Does it feel to you like you're at a point in the season where you've got very few injuries and everyone who is coming off the bench is helping to make you even stronger?
Yeah, it's really important. It is. So look, last game, Jeremy, the impact he played in the minutes, and Julian the same with the goal, and especially I think the young lads like Rico and Oscar, they was unbelievable the last minute. The result was 0-2, 0-3, but it was more comfortable, but even with that they played really good. We need it, of course, because we can play in a certain way, and after we need another specific qualities for the game, for the last minutes or for whatever, and we need them. I think the players knows that it's not just the club, it's just not the manager's stuff, it's for themselves, especially for some of the new ones to win the first Premier League, for the senior guys like have the chance to win the 6th Premier League in 7 years or the 4 in a row. So, and something like it's not going to happen again. So that's why we have to do our best to give us the chance. Next Sunday, the opportunity to win the last game against West Ham and be champion. That's why we travel tomorrow to London.
Yeah, hi Pep. You've mentioned a couple of times about the chance to do something unique and the 4 in a row. You've got a couple of other really rare achievements, the 100-point season, the treble last year. Do things like that really stand out in history? Is that something that really motivates you?
In the beginning of the season, no. In the beginning of the season, we didn't think about at all, for the 4th Premier League. But always you have to be something like, the moment I think it doesn't matter win 1 Premier League or no, the moment I go home, the moment I think I qualify for the semi-final Champions League or final Champions League, it doesn't matter, I go home. But we are in February, March, April, and we are still there. We can do it. And after ignite something in all our heads, I said, guys, no team has done it. That means how difficult it is. Otherwise, Liverpool 80s, Sir Alex Ferguson, United 90s, Chelsea with Abramovich, Jose, and even Arsenal with Wenger, they would have done it. So we've not done it is because it's difficult. It's simple as that. But there are tendency to complacency, the opponents are better, and injuries, and many circumstances that happen that you cannot do it. And this year we survived with that 5-month Kevin, with Erling 2 months out, with many problems that we have new players and everything. And still, every single team, a game, the people who was there recognized the team. Few players made a step up, in terms of minutes, in terms of play really good, and our game helped us to be where we are right now. And I would say it's not the easiest opponent to play that tomorrow, but it's where it is. So, we go for it.
Down to Richard, please.
Pep, you're probably aware that a lot of Tottenham fans actually want their team to lose to you to stop their North London rivals Arsenal from winning it. In all your experience as a player and a manager, can that transfer, that kind of atmosphere, transfer to the players and make them less motivated? What do you expect from
I give you my
tomorrow?
advice. Don't ask these questions to answer the players. Don't do it. Don't ask them. We'll be offended.
Yeah, it'll be disrespectful.
We'll be offended. I never imagine one player, one manager don't prepare the game to win it. And maybe they have a chance to qualify for the Champions League. Of course, the rival is the rival, but when you see your team, you want to play good, and they will be their best. I'm pretty sure of that.
Jamie, please.
Hi, Pep. You obviously very calm all the time, despite what's going on. Sir Alex Ferguson used to call this time of the season squeaky bum time.
Translate.
Oh. That's going viral. Edgy, as in it's difficult. There's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Well, yeah, but
We're going to be watching that tonight.
squeaky bum time, as in emphasis on the posterior. Yes.
There's lots of pressure. It means
A lot of pressure.
things are happening because of the pressure on you.
Yeah, physically. So I'm just wondering.
Not paid enough.
Why Sir Alex make it easier sentence?
At this moment right now.
For this moment, yeah, right.
I don't know what the Catalan is for flatulence, but it's that sort of thing. But anyway, tomorrow at Spurs, this big game, will you be nervous, yourself? Will you experience squeaky bum time yourself?
No. Now I'm what I have to tell to the players to introduce Tottenham, the game aspect we're going to play tomorrow. But tomorrow we feel the tension and the nervous, of course. Of course I will feel it. Otherwise, it will be a bad sign. Every game I feel the right tension. But at the same time, as much I know the opponent and focus what they have to do and to read what happened during the game, to don't be so excited and take bad decisions and make my players a little bit anxious for my behaviors. Sometimes it happens, unfortunately for me, for the team. The rest, I'm fine. Just to be calm, to take the right decisions. Always have been, not now. When it's in September, October, November, so in the beginning of the season, it's the same. It is nice to have that feeling. I don't think any competitor, football player or managers, they are not relaxed, like say that doesn't matter. But of course, we know we are playing for. So it's it's like a quarterfinal, semi-final, second leg, Champions League or FA Cup. Like it's not get back. So it's simple: win, okay, lose, bye. So it's not much complicated.
Hi, Pep. A lot of players and managers who've had success in their careers say it's the titles and trophies that have got away from them, that they've lost, that they remember the most, rather than the ones they've won. Is that the feeling?
Sorry. Oh, it's mine. Sorry.
Fine.
Sorry.
That they say it's the titles and trophies they've lost, the ones that got away from them, that they remember the most, rather than the ones they've won. Is it that fear of failure for you and maybe some of the players as well, that as much of a motivation, coming up short, you don't want to have that feeling? As much as winning it is a motivation, losing it, you don't have that feeling.
Listen, when I was younger, even as a football player, I had that tendency to suffer a little more time, the feats or the good moments or the bad moments. So I learned with the time to handle it much better. So we lose, we are sad 1-2 days, but after nothing changed much. So because after 2-3 days, everyone asks you what's next, and the other one, it's the journey. Is what is nice to live it, and even in the good moments. Honestly, I remember the good moments we had in our career than the bad moments. Bad moment is part of the. So it's no guarantee. Tomorrow we can lose the game, we can draw the game and lose the Premier League. Yeah, absolutely can happen. There's no doubt about that. But at the same time, we have the chance to go there and win the same. So my mindset is, why are you going to think about it going to lose the game? My mindset is, we're going to win it. Why going to win it? But we lose. Okay, it's happened. The journey, the season was unbelievable. Winning 2 trophies that we didn't have. We are in the final FA Cup and fighting again for the Premier League. What else I can ask to my team, for my club, for fans and everything? Nothing else. It's just we have to do it again. We have been here before, and every time we have done it, so I don't remember how difficult I've been. We are the people. I remember Aston Villa last game here, with Stephen Gerrard created a lot of problems with the system I didn't expect in that moment, in that game, and so. But arrive there, it's incredible. It's fantastic. It's how nice it is. But people remember the winners. So the other ones, okay, will be nice, but it's not enough. So it's the same in Madrid. Madrid will play really good, but it was not enough. Madrid is in the final, we are not. So. And the reality is that. So we have the chance, we're going to try to pick it up.
2 more guys, Jack and then Paul, please.
Hiya, Pep. There's been quite a lot said about the state of the title race the last few weeks. There's loads and loads of people saying it's inevitable that City are going to win the league after the Villa result at Arsenal. When you see things like that, what sort of emotions does that stir up? Is that pride in that people think you're that good, or do you feel it's a bit ignorant?
Yeah, always I listen because I control all of you, and I know you to say you're right. Yeah, it surprised me a lot when after City is not going to lose. Nah, it's impossible. We're going to drop points. I don't have any argument, to say why. Of course, we can drop points and lose games. So, always what happens is because we win it. It's because we put a lot of effort behind. Because the people say not going to points because we didn't have in the past, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen today. Otherwise, all teams still were winning and just winning one. So, okay, it's nice, but I don't pay attention 1 second because it's not true. We have to do it again and again. The important is still, we would like to prove they are right, but we have to do it. We have to do it.
It just seems quite a strange narrative that's creeping in at the moment, in that people are calling the league boring because you've won it so many times. But recent title races have gone down to the last day. You've obviously had the battles with Liverpool.
It's not boring. It's nice. Listen, football. I saw Liverpool in the last weeks. They could not fight with Arsenal. But do you know the way they lose the chance to don't fight until the end? I saw the game against Crystal Palace second half, the game against United, the games against. The chances they miss looks like unbelievable. You cannot believe it. I saw. I asked, give me all the chances from Liverpool, they miss it. But miss it without keeper. Keeper. Nothing. And they miss it. And for that reason, they are not fighting until the end. They are losers? No. They are failures? No. They are an incredible, the same team, fight against us these many years, like happened last season. Because at the end is, tell me how these incredible attacking players Liverpool has, they don't score a goal. And for that reason, they didn't win. It can happen. And important is Liverpool, they are winners, because at the end they fought for 4 titles, being there, and play against Atalanta. Did you see yesterday Atalanta-Roma? The performance they have done is unbelievable, Atalanta. They can beat you. I remember years ago when I said, Borussia Dortmund. Easy for Manchester City, Borussia Dortmund. Look, I would love to be in the Borussia Dortmund position right now and go to Wembley in a few weeks to play the final. So the business is boring. It's not. It's so difficult. Because before, do you know what? It was the money. If what is the reason why Man United should have won all the titles. All of them. And the second, Chelsea. All the titles. And third, Arsenal. All the titles. Because they spend much money in the last 5-6 years than us spend that. They should be there. They are not there. For that reason, Girona should not be in Champions League in Spain. It's in Champions League. Or Leicester should have not win the Premier League years ago. Because for the, now it's boring. It's not boring. So difficult to be here again and again. And now we want to take it.
That's one with Paul, guys.
Pep, you said a few moments ago that you're very calm, you're very relaxed at this stage of the season. Do you get the sense that your players are in the same kind of mindset because they've had so much pressure on them before and they're
so focused? They are so concentrated to know what we have in front of us. That's what I felt the last game since when we were in the mix of and most of the games we survive. Chelsea FA Cup semi-final, we survive. Nottingham Forest, we survive. But we have something like playing not really bad, like maybe yesterday Arsenal was not the best performance, but they were there. That defined the big teams. Give me 1 week against Fulham. We compete better. I have 1 week, 3 days off, 2 days off, they can rest. But we have 2 days. I have to prepare Spurs away. You know that? And that. I cannot train. I cannot do it. We are used to, yeah. But that is define the big teams. And the difficulties, again, Chelsea was just survive, and I don't know how, because they were closer than us to reach the final. Don't tell me why we did it. So experience, personalities, or whatever, I don't know. So, and of course, the players are incredible focus that we want yes or yes. We're going to do our best to arrive the last game, depending on us. This is what we want.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.